At dawn, the prison yard held its breath. How does a place built to crush voices suddenly learn to shout? September 1971. Behind concrete walls in upstate New York, men wake to another day of metal doors, cold food, and rules that feel endless. Then a spark. A scuffle. A gate left unsecured. In minutes, control flips. Prisoners surge into the yard, stunned by their own momentum, clutching batons and keys like symbols stolen from fate. For the first time, the loudest sound isn't a lock. It's a cheer. They organize fast. Committees form, demands are written by hand and read aloud to the sky. Humane treatment, medical care, fair wages, an end to brutal discipline. Hostages, guards, are protected, ringed by men who understand leverage and consequence. The yard becomes a city-state under open air, banners draped from railings, voices amplified by hope and fear. Negotiators arrive, cameras arrive, the nation leans closer. But time is a tightening vice. Outside the walls, officials argue. Inside, resolve hardens. The prisoners wait for proof that words matter more than force. Days pass. Tension hums. Helicopters thud overhead like distant thunder. Every promise feels provisional. Every pause feels loaded. Then the tone shifts. Deadlines are set. The air thickens. Tear gas canisters arc into the yard, hissing, clouding vision and trust at once. Orders crackle through radios. In the chaos that follows, the line between rescue and retribution blurs. Gunfire erupts. Screams cut through smoke. When it ends, the yard is silent again, but changed forever. The toll is devastating. Lives lost on both sides. Stories tangled in grief and accusation. In the aftermath, truth itself becomes contested terrain. Investigations crawl. Families wait. Years later, apologies and settlements arrive like echoes, too late to mend the first break, but loud enough to mark it. Attica forces an uncomfortable reckoning. What happens when a system ignores dignity long enough that desperation becomes governance? What does justice look like when power panics? The uprising didn't just expose a prison, it exposed a country's fault lines, where race, poverty, authority, and humanity collide. Today, the walls still stand. But the questions raised there refuse confinement. Because when voices are locked away, pressure builds. And when it finally releases, history listens, whether it wants to or not. If this story made you pause, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and leave a comment with your thoughts. Your support helps this channel keep telling the stories that matter.